save some time.
5,900 miles, 15 days. Grueling to attempt, spectacular to witness. It's the ultimate cross-continental challenge. As man and machine, team up to tackle torturous terrain. This is Dakar 2011.
It's a passion. It's not only the 16 days here, it's the rest of the year. The focus is on Dakar all the time.
10,000 kilometers. There is no other race like this in the world.
It's the greatest motorsport event in the world. You have to come back until they won't let you.
It's one of the few races around the world that's really, truly tough. I like that.
In Dakar, you find something more in your body, in your mind.
Before you can win the Dakar, you have to survive the Dakar.
Legions of the greatest rally raid drivers in the world are poised to embark upon a marathon quest for racing immortality. They and their support teams have spent months relentlessly planning, tuning, and training for this moment in the sizzling South American sun. Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. I'm Robbie Floyd. Welcome to the start of our exclusive same-day coverage of Dakar 2011 on Versus. A year ago, Carlos Sainz of Spain finished ahead of Volkswagen teammate Nasser Al-Attiyah by only 2 minutes and 12 seconds in the closest race in Dakar history. Now, as we begin the 32nd running of this grand international spectacle, who knows what unexpected new twists and turns lie ahead? What we do know, however, is that our Versus team in South America and here in our studios will be with you every exciting kilometer of the way. In addition to our in-depth race coverage, this year we hope to add a taste of local flavor so that our viewers can have an enhanced appreciation for some of the fascinating people and places behind the magnificent scenery that appears to be flying by at warp speed. And to bring us her unique first-hand impressions of this great tale of two countries, we're pleased to welcome internationally prominent journalist Inez Sainz. No relation to Carlos. Inez, glad to have you aboard for what has to be called one of the greatest tests on Earth. Are you ready for the challenge?
Hi, Robbie. Yes, I'm more than ready and more than prepared. I'm more than excited. The people here in Argentina is amazing. Que se oiga la gente de Argentina. It's spectacular to be around here, and almost we are going to travel behind all the pilots and look around the cities. And in the cities we are going to discover the best of Argentina and Chile and why it's going to be the best Rally Dakar ever. So I'm most than excited and a little concerned about to sleep in a tent and all that kind of things, but I am ready already now.
Inez, thank you. We'll check in with you again shortly. This year marks the third time that the Dakar, which originated in Europe and Africa, will be staged in South America. The first stage of Dakar 2011 actually began yesterday on the shores of the Atlantic in the heart of beautiful Buenos Aires for a ceremonial start. As it turns out, that was the southernmost part of this year's route, which will skim the borders of Bolivia and Peru. It will take just 4 days before the racers cross the Andes Mountains into Chile via the Paso de Jama. From there, they'll head up toward the port city of Arica, the northernmost city in Chile, only 11 miles south of the Peruvian border, where the competitors will enjoy their only day of rest. From there, the competitors will be facing extreme endurance challenges, including the stages that feature the hidden pitfalls of the mighty Atacama Desert. Then it's back across the Andes and on toward the finish line in Buenos Aires. Planning for this year's course began back in April, and many of the early stages will feature separate routes for the bikes, who can get their machines into narrower trails. So that'll be something to watch for in the coming days. And the gentleman who we're counting on as our on-site eyes and ears this year is Gernot Bauer of Eurosport TV. Gernot, welcome. Let's start with your overall impression of the competition this year.
Well, Robbie, as you can see behind me, the Rally Dakar is underway. We are here in Buenos Aires at the ceremonial start of the Dakar 2011. And the impression I have is very simple. It's going to be a great race and a great event. Last year we had 4 million people roadside. This year we expect to beat the record again. Everybody's ready here to race in Argentina and Chile.
Okay, what do you make of the course? Is there one stage in particular that would appear to be the most difficult?
Well, as far as the racetrack is concerned, the organization has done a great job. They found a new piste in the desert, so we will face new dunes, terra incognita, as they say here in Spain. And it's going to be a really, really interesting. We've got more time in the mountain. We've got the gravel piste at the beginning, the WRC-like stages, and then the big dunes, the king dunes in the area of Chile, Iquique, Arica, Antofagasta. Those will be the keywords that we'll be talking about in this year's rally. And the special stage, well, I would say it's the one just before the rest day. It's not the longest, but it might turn out to be one of the most crucial ones.
What are the keys to winning this year? Is there one place where you think this race is going to be won or lost?
Well, Robbie, first of all, you have to be very, very careful with your car. You can't throw it away. It's not like you can miss your braking point in circuit racing. Here on the Dakar, you have 1,000 opportunities a day to throw away your car, and all your dream of finishing the Dakar is simply over. So I would say you have to finish first, and then to be able to on the podium is already a big, big achievement. And the key stage might just be to be calm and prudent enough, and then to be very good in the dunes, because this is where it's played at.
Before we let you go, I want your predictions for the cars and the bikes.
Well, I think for the cars, it's some quite easy one. We've got two big battles going on. It's the amateur race and the professional ones. I would say Carlos Sainz, last year's winner, will take it again, ahead of BMW's Stefan Peter Hansel. And then Volkswagen's number 2, Nasser Al-Attiyah, will see the 3rd place on the podium. But you might as well bet some money on the bikes. Last year's winner, Cyril Depré, looks really, really good on a brand new bike. There the competition is very close. I would say Coma takes 2nd, and then Uli Valseta or Lopez, the local guy from Chile, in 3rd.
Gernot Bauer, our man in Argentina. There's a lot of other stories we're following, including some Americans to keep your eye on. Volkswagen's Mark Miller, can he take the final step to the top of the podium? Or what about NASCAR's Robbie Gordon, looking to rebound after a disappointing 2010 Dakar? A rededicated Jonas Street is back. He trained hard during the summer to prepare physically and mentally for the unique challenges of the Dakar. And newcomer Quinn Cody, a 3-time Baja champion, will be getting his very first taste of what the Dakar is all about. Coming up, we'll begin our coverage of the opening stage of the 32nd running of this cross-continental challenge. 138 miles along the spectator line foothills of the Sierra de Cordova. This is Dakar 2011 on Versus.
We're on the road with the